The Gospel of Jesus Christ, chapter 16. Jesus Christ, King of the Jews and Gentiles, wake up. It's time to get crucified. Two Roman officers push open the door to my cell. Charus and Ekstein. Bloody ass dung. Jesus, get up. The crowd is waiting, and I have made a brilliant discovery. We don't need to use nails? Yes, we have to use nails. They are sitting now in alcohol, and they are beautifully made. You can have them when I'm done with them. I will take them and the cross to Rome. What's your discovery? I bent down to pat the prison cat that had slept the night at my feet. Thanks for your support, buddy. She purred. I was sitting outside the temple early this morning, getting used to this silly costume, watching little boys play a game. They had brought bread for the pigeons and stood back under a tree and threw stones at the pigeons. And it struck me. Just wing it. They were playing a game, throwing stones at pigeons. Charus, I'm about to be sentenced. The crowd is having fun chanting your name. Just listen. It's the most amazing thing. I see how life works. Oh, do explain. The boys were practicing hunting skills, no longer needed. Instinctive hunting skills. They didn't stop to calculate their chances of hitting a pigeon, they just winged it. They picked up stones and threw them with such accuracy that I could see our forefathers before the time of weapons. We picked up stones, many of us, the stronger of us, bigger stones, maybe even sharpened. Excuse me. And we threw them at any animal that came close to us or we came close to. I've seen children in simple villages in Africa, Jesus. They were the same boys in different skin. That sounds all very clever, but does it mean anything? We are evolving, my friend. One day people will find us tedious. That's a good thing. That's the most beautiful thing to know. If you're right, some kid is going to be just like you, and another like Arbert, and half a dozen like you, and better, more. Children will have your knowledge and wisdom. They will think and do things we can't imagine. I love you, Charus. You ready? As ready as I'll ever be. Ekstein told the trumpet players to play Pilate's intro march. Pilate came in looking mildly amused. So, what do we have here today? This man claims to be Jesus Christ, the King of the Jews, and he is here to bomb the temple. So, you are Jesus Christ, the King of the Jews. It's me. The priest listed off 603 incidences of public blasphemy and 467 in the synagogue blasphemies. What's blasphemy again? Do we have a law for that? It's rather vague, sir. We could whip the priest for taking up our time with this, but there is a crowd to consider. Crucify him, crucify him, crucify him. Well, it's your show from here. You want to have him whipped and hung on a cross? I looked at Pilate and nodded. I had told him over and over it was necessary to stick to the script. So the bugger had me whipped like any other criminal. Flogging sheep dung. Take up your cross and go, Jew. So I did.